Whether you're scooting around the house, or you're gonna go grab the mail, or you're taking the dogs out for a stroll, or you're gonna go get coffee, or oh no, I gotta take the kids' lunch to school because they didn't take it with them, and you gotta run to the school, or you're really just gonna go out and about in your day, this is our today's special from BEARPAW. This is 100% exclusive to you shopping with us right now, and it is a today's special, so always remember that the price is available for a limited time. What's very important about this last hour is we have had 5 flex pays on everything yesterday and today, and that will come to a close tonight at midnight. So if you want the 5 flex, the free shipping, and the pricing, that kind of trio, it all ends right now in this hour. What have we loved so much about it? They've taken, again, I think the name's wrong. I think they should take the word slipper out. It's a slide-on mule that I literally would wear shopping. I would wear this anywhere, right? But it's also the most comfortable slipper you will ever own in your life because of that beautiful lining and all the technology and smarts that we love about BEARPAW. All right, I'm gonna do colors for everybody, and then we'll jump in, and Tanya will re-explain kind of what the today's special is all about. Obviously, right here in front of me, this is gonna be the black. I will let you know, unfortunately, watch the bottom of your screen because you're gonna see the red, yellow, green, which means green, go. If it's red, if it's yellow, and if it's red, I'm sorry. Next one up, this one, officially we are calling this the iced coffee. Beautiful. I only have 400 left. We've sold a ton of these today because it's a great classic color. The mushroom, love the mushroom so much. Last call, this is it. I have 8 wide only. We should probably just take that off.
Really?
Okay, yeah, sorry guys. I don't want to get you all on the line trying to find this size.
Right.
Cisco, thank you, darling. 8 wide, oh, good catch, and I kind of threw it softly. 8 wide only on the mushroom, so I don't want to confuse y'all, so we'll just get rid of that one. This is probably one of my favorite. Talk about feeling so pulled together and happy for the holidays. It's year round, but for the holidays, this color, and we're calling it Chianti, which I love. And only the bigger sizes are gone in this, so you're in pretty good shape if you don't need a really big size. And then finally, in pretty good shape here, I just love this blush color because I think it's fun to wear color. And then this is gonna be the pretty blissful blue.
Icy and beautiful. And I love the way that you said you think that, you know, it should just be called the mule, but it's a slipper, it's a mule, it's whatever you want it to be, it's a scuff. But I always say, when I'm talking about BEARPAW boots, I always say, it works like a boot, but it feels like a slipper. Because all of our things that we have feel like slippers. So whether we just call this a mule or not, it feels like a slipper. Yeah. It feels so good. Actually, the outsole is the same as our favorite boots that we have. Our little short boots, it's the same outsole. It's flexible. You guys see the traction on this? Look at that. It has traction when you go out into the crunchy snow to pick up that newspaper, if you still get the paper, if you take your dog on a walk in the morning or the evening. Look at the traction on this. I love it. And also at this value, at $39.99, a lot of times what we'll normally do is we'll take the piping and we'll do like a fabric piping, right? It just saves money. We didn't on this one. This is a suede piping. Okay, let's turn it to the inside. All of that is wool blend. It is so comfortable and so yummy, and the benefits of wool are extraordinary. It is milled and mold resistant, odor resistant, static resistant, and thermostatic, which means it loves to stay at your body temperature. So it regulates your body temperature so you don't overheat. And then what makes this one just so spectacular and stand out? It is the trim. We could have not even put that on there, and under $40 would have been like, what?
Great point.
Our number one selling slipper is $65.
And it has no embellishments?
No, what we've done is we've taken the wool blend and we've rolled it over. But this, if you do any crafting, if you do any garment, make anything, by the yard, this is probably $30 a yard trim. And look, it goes all the way around.
It's stunning.
You guys, it is stunning. If you go for a suede mule or scuff out in the marketplace with a different name, we all know the competitor BEARPAW, these are about $109, $110.
Yeah, and understand, there is a very famous competitor that's out there, and they're using suede. It does not have the bear coat on it. That's so important to understand. You will spend so much more money, and yet you're getting so much more for your money when you shop with BEARPAW. BEARPAW. That's why it really has become the name when it comes to any of this kind of look or style. You know what I'm talking about, wink, wink. Everybody's really turning to BEARPAW because you get all the quality. You get features that the other brand that's very expensive do not have. Yep. And Tanya's gonna prove this too. What I also love, and I think that's the reason BEARPAW has become so popular, is you get durability. These are meant to last for a really long time. They're not your standard slipper, you know, where you've got this little thin bed, and the first time you hit some wet grass walking the dogs to take them out to do their business, they fall apart. This is BEARPAW, designed to really live with you, live your lifestyle for years to come.
And I'm so glad that you mentioned this is Bear Coat. It's a protective coating on our suede. But Tom Romeo came up with the whole idea of BEARPAW back in 2001. He was, you know, he didn't invent the wheel. The wheel was invented. Suede boots were invented, but he goes, why are these suede boots $250? I can do it better. Yeah. I can do it affordably so everyone can have a pair. What is going on? And he did, and he came up with BEARPAW, and we're one of the #1 leading, you know, suede footwear companies in the country and in the world. And I want to mention, this isn't just mud that I'm doing. I've made this brew last night at 10. There's a bottle of wine in here.
Yes, sir.
There's coffee in here. There's tea in here. There's mud in here. There's water in here. Everything that would stain suede is in this bowl. I just keep pouring it in. So just think about the things that make your teeth yellow, stain your teeth, and you know, after you eat blueberries and stuff. Same thing on these, but look at that. They're dry, they're spot-free, and by the way, this is my slipper. This isn't some special slipper that has some special coating on it. It's Bear Coat. I would not chance it. These are mine. This is what I'm taking home with me, and I've been pouring the same brew on them. Now we're going into 23 hours.
Right, exact same shoe.
The exact same shoe.
Right.
23 hours of pouring and dunking. And look at it. Yeah. I just love it. I love Bear Coat.
Well, and I think what's kind of fun about that is you dare to do a different color. You might say, you know what? Oh, normally I get black if I'm going to do anything. No, you might want to try the beautiful iced coffee. You really, for me, I love the pink and the blue, the blush and this blue, because it's feminine, it's pretty. You look down, you smile. It's a happy color on a really gray, gross winter day when, you know, the trees are gray, the sky is gray, the snow is now gray because it's all dirty. And then you look down and you go, oh my gosh, I love my slippers. They make me happy. Yeah, you go, oh, these are so cute. Again, look down at the bottom of your screen though, because at this point you're gonna see the red, green, and yellow. And that'll help you guide you kind of what's available. Your best bet right now, it looks like it's gonna be these three. Is that right, Kevin? Yeah, so this is the Chianti, which could not be more holiday for me. I think that it almost reminds you of that beautiful burgundy velvet you see in really great holiday dresses and jackets, like a burgundy velvet jacket.
A burgundy like velvet dress for the holidays.
And it's the holiday color.
So pretty.
So this one I think is just gorgeous for holidays, obviously year round. I think these are the happy colors. I think if you've got that happy personality, or you know, again, you just love color, then I think the blush and obviously the blue are really designed for you. And that's your best bet in terms of sizing and width. Now let's discuss what, I'm sorry? Oh, okay, in the black, in the medium and wide width, we still have 7 through 10. So that's good, because we bring in the most of that. So we do have black. We're actually in pretty good shape if you need 7 through 10. But let's address sizing, especially if a size is missing.
Okay, so these are whole sizes only, medium and wide, if we still have wide. But if you're like whole size, wait a minute, I'm a half size, so am I. I just bump up. So if you're half size, bump up in your size. If you're a whole size, just stay put. If you're a 9, get the 9. If you are a 7.5, bump up to the 8. Really very, very easy. But I agree with Suzanne so much. I think they're so pretty. If you're thinking, how would I style the baby blue? Well, Victoria put these on with our bamboo BEARPAW socks and a pair of leggings and a cute little pom-pom hat. She looks so darling. So there's so many ways that you can wear. It's baby blue or it's chambray blue. Imagine wearing these with winter white jeans. Imagine going into the summertime with a winter white short or a little skirt and a tanned leg. You guys, it's not, I know they're suede, I do. I know they're wool blend lining, I do. I live in Florida, it's still 90. A cold front's coming, did you hear?
Oh, when?
Supposedly Thursday.
Oh, thank goodness.
I know.
It couldn't happen
it's coming from Canada. I mean, it's coming down.
God bless you, Canadians.
I know, we'll take it. Bring it on.
Way.
But even though, again, it acclimates to that body temperature, you can wear these. Are you in Florida? Are you in Texas? Are you in Southern California? Are you in the places where you didn't think that you could wear suede and wool year round? This is the one. Yeah. If it's going to be your inside shoe, which I would get one for inside and one for outside of that value, but that's just me. You're in the air conditioning. You have hardwood floors. Some of you have painted concrete. Some of you have hard tile. This feels good. You don't want to be barefoot. You want protection. This is that wonderful EVA, wonderful flexible outsole, and then you've got the wool. So there's a lot of support in here. You don't have that rubberized piece of pillow necessarily for your arch, but you have that wool. So when your foot settles in here, the wool scooches around that arch and protects it. So it really has natural protection for your arch and for your feet.
And to your point, if you live in Southern California, you were saying Florida, you know, the warmer states. Here's the thing. You don't go to a field in the middle of winter and see a sheep out there. You've seen the videos where the sheep's snowing all around them and they're just sitting there going, you know, just eating their food, right? Whatever. They're not out there going, I'm so cold. And then vice versa. You see the sheep out in the same field.
You don't feel sorry for them.
It's the dead of winter. They're not there going, oh, God, I'm so hot. It's because of the wool. Yes. And it's so funny. We recently bought in Ireland a wool blanket. And I was like, wool, I don't know. I've never actually, I have bear paw, but I've never owned a wool blanket. My husband and I, to this day, still have conversations about how awesome that wool blanket is. It's almost like a mini miracle in terms of a fabric. It is. And that's what the blend is inside. It's a blend. So you're never going to be too hot and sweaty. Your feet won't feel clammy in here. You're never going to be too cold either. So if your feet are really cold in the wintertime, or for me, it's just the AC running all year round in our place, these are great to cuddle your feet in there, and all of a sudden your toes feel perfect. You don't have sweaty feet. You've got that cushion. It's like a wonderful soft hug surrounding you every time you put your foot inside here. And remember, this is the price of what you normally would get for a flat piece of cardboard done in terry cloth. And the minute you hit wet grass going to get the mail or walk the dogs, they literally almost melt on the street. For that same price, you're getting bear paw, real genuine, unbelievably baby soft suede, wool blend. How do you not want to put your feet inside that? I mean, that is just so yummy and inviting. You're getting the exact same base that they put on their boots that are coming up. So it's not like they decided, oh, we're going to do a little thin base and somehow cheap out on it. Everything in here is exactly like their very high-end expensive boots, except they've done it exclusive and it's a great price, and then added the jewels on it. They added the embellishments, the fun, the thing that makes it even extra elevated. And it's all right now, one price, free shipping, and 5 flex. The problem is if you wait till after midnight, that trio formula will completely disappear. So now, normally 24 hours ago, I would say, hey, you kind of got all day. Right now, you got less than an hour to take advantage of this and all of our This Day Onlys for sure, if you want to get that trio.
Whenever I shop with you, you never get to have all the colors. Poor Suzanne, she's always like, whoa, what was that? Hold on. Okay, we're limited.
I literally
Every time we shop here, someday we'll launch one. Someday we will launch one.
It's funny because I do say, I do a ton of launches and I'm always like, the good news about me launching is I've got everything.
Not with us. This is Suzanne.
It's always the end of the day.
What? Yeah. What was that? Okay, we're limited. Throw it, and then she throws it. And then they're like missiles through the air, beaming in front of my face. I know this one is about to be launched. You already threw it, didn't you?
That one I threw.
Okay, the reason I'm going to do it on the one that's almost sold out, I think we only have an 8 left. Oh, it is. Should I even?
Just go ahead.
Okay. Go ahead. The reason I got this color is because I wanted you to see I'm not doing it on the black. If you want, I'll do it on the black and you can see the water bead up on it. But you guys, this is bear coat. So Suzanne was just telling you how all the things of bear paw, the trim, the wool, the suede, the outsole, but you are loving this because it also is treated with bear coat. We're not saying, okay, when you check out, the first thing you want to do is also ask the lady, you know, that's taking your order about that little spray. And the spray is $20. We don't do that, but when you buy those, you know the ones we're talking about. You have to buy the spray to go with them to make sure they'll be water resistant. This is anything that's water-based, so don't worry about it. And back to your point of how many times have we bought the terry cloth slippers that just don't work?
Well, they fall apart so fast.
So many times. I think it takes us one time. One time we learn something, 2 times shame on us, right, if we do it again. So you never have to do that again. When you invest in bear paw, under $40 investment, we're talking about something that the only reason you're going to get rid of it is because it's been a decade and you feel like you should get yourself another pair. You can't wear them out. I have a pair in my car right now that I wear all the time. I've worn them since I started with BEARPAW 7 years ago. I can't wear them out. And it's back to the BEARPAW difference. It's back to the materials. The softest, most malleable, most delicious suede. A lot of times, you know, Suzanne, suedes aren't all the same. That's right. You know, sometimes they're thick.
And they feel like cardboard.
Thank you.
That's a cheap suede.
The nap is, it's the same as cotton. Have you ever put on a cotton shirt and you're like, this is the softest cotton shirt I've ever had? And then you go and you get a cheaper cotton shirt and you're like, this is itchy and I want it off my body. It's stiff and it's thick and it's not good. Look at this. It's malleable. It's delicious. Look at this. Look at all of that wool. And by the way, they don't just slide off. So this is a mule that you slide into, but you kind of can't kick them off. That wool holds on to your feet. It kind of helps things out. And then we've embellished them with that beautiful embellishment.
Okay, so if you look on your screen in the plush pink, you can see we've got some sizes still left. Again, if you can go to hsn.com, number one, that is the fastest way to shop. Or you can open your phone, open the camera on your phone, walk up to your television and point it at that scan bar. It'll take you to a link. Immediately you hit that and you'll go right to this today's special, and then you jump in front of everybody else to get and grab the size that you want and the color you want. Basically, it is 5 through 13, medium and wide widths. If you're a half size, just as a reminder, go up. I'm an 8.5, I'm wearing the 9, and that's great. Also, we've come to the conclusion, because it's just a little longer out the back, is if you're like a 6 and we have maybe a 7 available, you might want to try going up to that 7.
I've done it.
You've done, yeah. So
I have them in 8s. I'm not an 8, I'm a 6.5.
Oh, wow.
But in BEARPAW, I jump up. If I'm a half size, I wear a 7. I don't care.
Right. Right.
I just want it on.
Well, and it's because it's a slipper, so you don't have a heel in the back. You don't have to worry about it.
It doesn't come off.
Right.
So I want you to know that you slide in and you slide out, but when you're walking, you're not going to walk out of them because it has that, it's the wool that holds onto your toes. It's the hug that Suzanne's been talking about. Now, I sadly switched out of the iced coffee because I thought they were adorable.
They're really cute
with the brown. Oh my gosh, I love pink and brown together. I remember the pink and brown days of like, it was blue or brown and pink and brown. That's kind of how we decorated our walls. And let's bring it back, shall we? This is going with everything. This is gonna look great with a black, like a little black legging. It's gonna look great with a jogger, great with your whites and your winter whites. Put it on with brown tights. Isn't that darling? It just looks so good.
A pink down vest. Oh. How cute would that be with like an ivory turtleneck underneath it? Oh. And ivory pants and put the pink on.
Oh, it'd be sick.
I love that
What
idea.
are you, après? You're... Help us. Thank you.
Après-ski, French.
Après-ski.
Colleen said it one time, and she does that well, she said. Colleen.
That's funny, I do that well.
I could be an expert at it, although I've never skied in my life. I could be really, and I like the look of that too.
I love the look.
But so many different ways to wear it, and I love it too. We've got, Jamie, she's got a puffered vest on, there you go, and it's got flecks of pink in it. She's got that cute little pink hat on, and then of course Victoria's got that great little kind of traditional sweater on with a pair, are those the Hue leggings, Victoria? The Hue leggings, and then she's really picking up on that iced coffee with that traditional suede look. But here's the whole story. It is a today's special. So here's what's gonna happen in about 40 minutes, because we're gonna launch a really fun beauty gift day that happens at midnight. We've got a really awesome item from Shark coming up. But at midnight, here's what's gonna happen. You will lose the 5 flex. We have the free shipping and we have the price. All 3 of that, the 3 of those together will end at midnight tonight. On my this day onlys, you can also add the price will end at midnight. And unfortunately, I'm sorry if we're kind of short on some sizing. We do have brand new launches still to go in this hour, so we're not even done yet. So if you didn't quite find the size you want in this, or maybe you want some other color or style, we've got some really great choices. If you're a super blingy girl, you gotta stick around. You're gonna, I love this piece.
I do too.
It's hilarious. And also we're gonna re-look at the clog from last hour because it was so popular, and it's a steal of a deal. In fact, we're gonna do that very thing next. $39.90, guys. These are $69.97. We're gonna hit $28,000, $29,000 before we wrap up this hour. Please stay right there. Be patient if you can. Chat to an operator. With 5 flex, that's a major credit card, you're gonna get these home for $8. And all BEARPAW right now through the end of the hour is free shipping. And at the end of the hour, the 5 flex will come to a close on everything. So if you're gonna use that credit card and spread your payments out over 5 months, you definitely need to get it in right now. All right, so we're gonna take a little encore look at one of the most popular shoes we had last hour. And it's so darn cute, and the price is so amazing.